Hallo, meine Hasen. Weiter geht's mit Black Dahlia. Ich hoffe, ihr seid auch schon so gespannt wie ich. Wir waren ja hier bei unserem Chef, haben über alles mit ihm gesprochen. Er sagt, wir sollen zu Detective Merlo gehen und auch zum FBI.
Come in. What can I do for you, Pearson?
Tja, ich möchte gerne alles, was du so an
I'd like to see the
Beweisen hast,
evidence in
sehen.
the torso case.
Yeah, right, kid. Why would I need another Fed interfering in my investigation? One's plenty.
Because I think I can help you.
You know, kid, you made me curious. Why do you need to see the torso evidence?
Come on, detective. You smelled a rat ever since my man's head turned up in a box. My case is all wrapped up in this torso killing business. You know it, I know it. All I'm asking for is a little help. Let me see the case file. If anything in my investigation turns up that should have a bearing on your case, you'll be the first person I come to. Or, if you prefer, I can go straight to Winslow.
You know, I'm beginning to like you, Pearson. You'd have made a good cop. Who knows? Maybe you can help me. Nothing like getting a fresh pair of eyes on it anyways. Here you go. Knock yourself out.
Have you found any similarities among the torso victims?
Hard to tell what with the little bits left of them.
Ja.
Only stiff we positively identified other than your man was the killer's first victim, a kid named Angelo Santini.
What do you make of that one?
Kid was a street hustler, petty thief. At first we thought maybe he crossed the wrong man, but when the other bodies started popping up, we knew Santini wasn't a revenge killing. We don't have a whole lot else on him.
Ach ja.
I wonder if this Santini's home bears checking into. Any crime scenes bear checking into?
Funny you should mention that, because there was one place I was just thinking about checking again. We found a few bodies around the pond just off of Kingsbury Run. The sewers all run into it. We thought he might be using them, but there are miles and miles of them. You might want to try checking them yourself.
What about the newspapers?
Damned if I know, kid. It's the strangest thing. The bodies came wrapped in them. Now, we thought he might be leaving behind a clue for us, but we haven't been able to figure out a pattern. Papers came from all sorts of different times, different places. Nothing sticks out. Maybe you can figure out a connection.
I'll do my best.
ja.
Where's the rest of the evidence?
What do you mean? It's all there.
Well, unless the killer changed his methods just for Louis Fisher, the rest of them should have been found wrapped up as neat as a butcher's steak.
Oh, nothing slips by you, does it, Hotshot? Thing is, that's all I've got. Winslow's been stalling with the evidence from Louis' murder for weeks. Says his boys have it in the lab. Now, if I was the cynical type, I'd say he was withholding evidence so I couldn't find the killer. I'd say he was trying to hog the credit for himself, while we working stiffs do all the work. But that'd just be if I was cynical.
Thanks, Detective.
Anything for you, kid.
There was some ruckus with that Von Hess fella.
Yeah. Funny how he just happened to get caught back there like that, huh?
Yeah, it was funny that way.
I got a little something for you. I don't know why I pocketed this, but I did. I got mad when Ness handed that crowd over to Winslow, so I kept it. This'll probably do you more good than it will me. I don't know what it is, but I saw the crowd drop it. He seemed plenty upset when he couldn't find it.
Well, what is it?
Thanks, Detective. This might be a big help. Do you know what happened to the medallion Von Hess had on him?
What?
The medallion. It was shaped like an iron cross. He had it with him at the party.
Sorry, kid, I don't know anything about that. But if he had it with him at the party, the FBI should have found it when they tossed him.
Jetzt müssten wir eine neue Adresse haben, nämlich diesen Santini. Ja.
This is his room. The police already searched it many times. I don't know why you need to see it again.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just new to the case. Just thought I'd have a look around, see if I could see anything that maybe some of the other detectives might have missed.
You leave things the way you found them. You won't disturb anything.
You won't even know I've been here, ma'am. I'll leave this place exactly as I found it. I was raised to pay respect for the departed. Do you know of anybody that would have wanted to harm your boy, ma'am?
Everyone loved my Angelo. He was a sweet angel.
Do you recall him getting into any fights? Someone with a grudge against your son?
My Angelo was not killed because of a grudge. He was killed by a monster. My boy never hurt nobody. He was a good boy.
I'm sure he was, ma'am. I'm sure he was.
Ist das so?
I'm going to leave you alone now. I would just be in your way here.
Thank you, ma'am. So, Angelo and Louis knew each other. And why doesn't it surprise me to see two torso victims hanging out in the clubroom of the Brotherhood of Thule?
Tja. Vermutlich genau deswegen, ne? Tja. Gibt's hier sonst noch was zu gucken? So, dann müssen wir noch ins FBI-Büro. Mit Winslow sprechen, ne?
Jimbo! What can I do you for?
Tja. Winslow. Was ist denn mit Penske?
What happened to Mr. Penske? What did the Bureau do with him?
Ja.
Why, whatever you talking about, sport?
Why was Mr. Penske moved from his room at Sunnyvale?
Look, now, I don't have any idea what it is you're all worked up about. Last I heard, he was shipped off to a sanitarium after his crack-up. Now, if he had been moved, I'm sure it was due to his doctor's recommendations.
What happened to Von Hess?
We're questioning him right now. I imagine he'll be sent back to Germany shortly.
Did he spill anything?
Said he had every right to be at that party. Won't say what he wanted in that back room, though.
Did you find anything on Von Hess?
No, nothing important. Just some papers, money, that sort of thing.
No medallion?
Well, yes, now that you mention it, he did have some sort of cross on him. Why? What's so important about it?
I think that medallion plays a part in my investigation. I'm not sure what just yet, but I'd like to get my hands on it.
Oh, no, that's not too likely. Now, he may have had his hand caught in the cookie jar, but he's still an important diplomat. Now, we just can't pass around his personal belongings now, can we, sport?
He stole that medallion.
Do you have any proof of that?
No.
Then I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Ja, ist wie üblich.
I'd like to see the evidence in the torso case.
Jimbo, that's hardly your jurisdiction.
True, but I believe there's a connection between my case and your killer.
That doesn't seem very likely. How do you figure?
Well, there's the Louis Fisher murder.
Louis Fisher worked at many different places and made quite a few enemies. It doesn't surprise me that the torso killer was one of them.
Detective Merlo tells me you've still got some of the evidence in the torso case.
Our boys are going over the evidence very thoroughly. We've had a late start on this case. Marillo's been working on it far longer than us, and he's gotten nowhere. Now that we've been called in, we intend to do the job right. If there's one thing in this world I can't abide, it's incompetence.
Oh, so it's not because Detective Merlo has a leg up on you like he says.
I'm gonna be the man to catch this killer. But I suppose I should look into it and make sure my men return the evidence.
Was für ein
once they're
Arschloch.
done with it.
Vielleicht finden wir ja auch den Killer. Wieso bist du dir da so sicher, dass du den findest? Bist nicht sehr hilfsbereit.
It seems to be locked solid.
Kein Schlüssel.
It seems to be locked solid.
When you're finished, you come into the kitchen. I make you a good meal.
There's no need for that, ma'am.
Look at you, you're all skin and bones. You come in the kitchen before you go and you eat.
All right. A home-cooked meal does sound good right about now.
Ja, das klingt doch gut. Ein paar leckere Spaghetti Carbonara. Ja, ja. Oh.
Come in. What can I do for you, Pearson?
Has Winslow returned the evidence yet?
Yeah. The newspaper we found with him is in the file. That's what you wanted, wasn't it? Think you can find something in that?
Too soon to tell, Detective. Thanks, Detective.
Anything for you, kid?
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Cassie. Do you mind if I have another look at that book?
Not at all.
Could you put me in a trance?
Of course. Let's begin.
Klar, nichts einfach als das.
Now relax. Concentrate on the locket. Block everything else out. Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate.
Sind das nicht die... Also zum Teil die Opfer?
Thanks for your help.
You're quite welcome, Jim. I'm glad to help.
I was in this giant hall, and at the base of a throne, there was a pool, and around the edge of the pool were these little stones. And then when I placed one of those stones in the pool, I saw things.
The stones are iconic. They are a representation or a symbol of a person. These icons allow you to see who they represent through your dreams. It's a simple matter to create these icons. All you need is a personal item or some kind of totem to represent who you want to see.
I saw myself in there. I was at this very table in a trance. You were by my side.
Yes. Your attacker must have obtained a totem of yours. Any personal item of importance would have worked. A lock of your hair, something you cared about deeply, like a family heirloom.
My St. Christopher's medal. It's been missing.
Yes, that certainly would have worked. Of course, you could turn the tables on him and see him in your dream, if you had one of his totems. It would have to be something personal, something that was part of him, something that he uses regularly.
If I knew who he was, I wouldn't need to see him in my dreams. I'd go straight after the son of a bitch. Excuse me, ma'am.
It's quite all right, Jim. I've heard far worse. It's true, finding an appropriate totem won't be easy. It may aid you yet.
All right. If I can find anything like that, I'll be sure to bring it to you.
Mrs. Santini, I am indeed interested in the items that you described to me at our last meeting. I have made arrangements to supply you with payment in the amount that you requested. Meet me on Thursday at the usual time and place where the exchange can occur. I promise you that I will not be late this time and that your security compromised. Walter Pensky.
So that's how Mr. Pensky got those runes. I guess Angelo did cross the wrong guy after all. Mrs. Santini? Mrs. Santini!
What is it?
I'm sorry to have disturbed his room, ma'am, but I found something. I know this can't compensate for the loss of your son, but I know that Angelo would have wanted you to have this.
Tja, kann die bestimmt gut gebrauchen, ne?
Bless you, Mr. Pearson. You're a good boy.
Thank you, ma'am. I arrived at the pool at Kingsbury Run, hoping to find a few clues. I found something else.
Aha.
Hold it right there, mister!
Das ist der Mörder. So ein alter Knopf. Es ist ja auch noch ein... Ne, Kompass. Ich dachte schon, Uhr, ey. Der hätte gerade noch gefehlt.
That's fresh blood, all right. He must have cut his hand pretty bad.
Die nächste Tür.
I've seen that cross shape before. It looks just like the medallion Von Hess had at the party. I've seen that cross shape before. It looks just like the medallion Von Hess had at the party.
Jimbo! What can I do you for?
Mit in die Kanal gehen. Kannst du.
I need that medallion you found on Von Hess. Isn't there something you can do, Dick?
No can do, sport. I can't just pass around federal evidence now, can I?
It's extremely important. I wouldn't ask you if it weren't.
Why? What's so important about that cross, Jimbo? You look like the cat that ate the canary.
I followed a suspect through the sewers underneath Cleveland. He managed to get away, but I found a secret chamber. I think this man's the torso killer.
The torso killer? Wow. We've long suspected he had such a hideout. His work's too messy to be conducted just anywhere. But what's this all have to do with that cross, Jimbo?
Well, I didn't find a hideout, not exactly, but I came to a dead end. There was a door that looked like it had some kind of strange lock. A cross-shaped lock, about the size of that medallion.
You don't say. Well, that certainly is interesting. I'll send some men over to take a look. You, just tell me where that is.
No dice.
Oh, I'm the one with the jurisdiction over the torso killer.
And I'm the one who's invested all his time and energy in the Brotherhood of Thule investigation. And now that it's about to bust wide open, I am not turning it over for all the money in the world.
Well, seems we've reached a bit of an impasse. I can get the medallion. You know where to use it. All right. All right, I'll make you a deal, Jimbo. I'll come with you. I get the credit for solving the torso killings. You get the credit for cracking this Brotherhood of Thule thing, huh? Not bad for the career, that.
I'm not looking for a career boost, Dick. I just want this case solved, and these murders stopped.
Well, of course. better be on the level with this secret hideout, Jimbo. I'd hate to ruin a new pair of shoes for nothing.
It's back here, all right. I could barely keep up with him. Nearly lost me in these blasted tunnels.
I would have imagined he would have come at you with an axe. Oh, God. Good Lord, this place is awful.
Du willst den Mörder fangen.
I need that medallion now.
Here you go, sport. I trust you know what to do with this. I'll cover you from here.
Ja, ist klar.
I don't think that's a good sign, Jim. Jim, look at the faces. Oh God, I think I'm gonna be sick. Sorry, buddy, you're on your own.
Dick?
Das ist nicht sein
Dick, come
Ernst,
back
ne?
and stop!
Well, I guess it's just you and me now, you sick bastard.
Tja, Leute. Da werden wir auf jeden Fall einiges rausfinden. Aber beim nächsten Mal. Denkt dran, passt auf euch auf und bleibt mysteriös.